Hi. Anyone like Bloodstained? Or, for that matter, Castlevania? I am not especially familiar with either franchise. I did a Let's Play of one Castlevania game a long time ago. So what I'm gonna do here is play this game, because I've been excited to do so for a while. And I think I gotta do it on Veteran. Casual gives you infinite lives, but you don't get knocked back when you get hit. That seems unlike the experience that we are meant to have throughout this game. So even though I am absolutely not a veteran, I'm choosing the veteran difficulty. Perhaps I will come to regret this. Unbelievably slow scrolling text, we can speed it up. Zangetsu bears the curse of the moon. Makes him a demon slayer somehow. Maybe the demons should not have given him the curse of the moon. Then he wouldn't be murdering them. But soon there shall be no demons, and therefore no curse. Pretty good plan, Zangetsu. I'll try to keep up with the story, but I don't know if it is especially worthwhile to do so. I know this game was a Kickstarter stretch goal that ended up sort of taking on a life of its own. When they were trying to make Ritual of the something or other, the main Bloodstained game, they also wanted to make an NES throwback game. And now they've done so. This is Curse of the Moon. I first played, my first ever experience with Castlevania was Symphony of the Night. So that's right, the main series is Ritual of the Night. I figured it out. It's all very simple. The titles are mnemonic devices to help you understand what the game is going to be. So I know Symphony of the Night fairly well, in as much as about the least a person can know about it in a single casual playthrough. And then I never played any of the other Metroidvania-style Castlevania games. Sort of lost interest in that style, even though I really, really liked Symphony of the Night. These days, my interests go more for the classic style. And Curse of the Moon is very much in the classic style, even though it's not a Castlevania game. Close enough. Close enough for me, anyway. Sub-weapons with the Y button. Yep. I played enough classic Castlevania to know that much, at least. There's my weapon points up in the corner. They're maxed out. How about that? Get him with some kind of chain whip. It's kind of awkward that it only flings upward like that. But we need upward angular attack. Really has its practical purposes. The Castlevania game I Let's Played was called Castlevania Chronicles. It's on the lesser-known side. It was a PS1 re-release of a originally Japanese-only game, which was itself a remake of Castlevania 1. So it's honestly a pretty good introduction to the series. But a weird one, nonetheless. You know, these bone pillars. No longer made of bone. Ooh, that's why I wanted my knockback. And I'm suffering for it. Will I game over on the first level? We'll find out. But I played Castlevania Chronicles. It was super weird, very, very pretty, very fun. And of course, very difficult. But I got through it, through sheer force of will, mostly. Took a lot of memorization. I have no memorization here. This is a mostly blind playthrough. I've seen it played before. But even then, I wasn't paying too much attention. Yeah, those ghosts have got me way too many times. Cannot duck down below the bone pillars. Now I know. Skeleton wants me to go past the big thing. Hey! Think through portals at him. Excellent. Good thing I tested out what the triangle button does there. The exact moment that it came in useful. Maxed out health. Four. I know enough about Japanese culture to know that's not good news. But I did just replace my cool portals with my chain whip. Here's the coal man. Unfortunately, the bosses probably won't be surprising me too frequently, as I have seen playthroughs where even though I didn't really understand the gameplay, I definitely observed the numerous beautiful sprites. I used too much weapon power to continue whipping his face. So now I think I gotta actually climb the bricks. Naturally, his face has a hitbox. No surprise there. I knew it charged his meteor attack. I didn't realize it charged his forward-facing fireball, his FFF. Oh, I thought I had 1 HP left. I hoped I had 1 HP left. How far back's it set me? Very Castlevania. And back where we were. So I might need to switch to infinite lives mode. Not happy about it, but perhaps will need to be done for the sake of getting anywhere at all. Obviously, if I game over on the first level, it ceases to be an option. Careful positioning, sort of. Oh, he goes right for the meteors now, since I outsmarted his fireball. No health bar. Even original Castlevania gave you a health bar for the boss. So some classic conveniences, some modern conveniences, and some intentional blind spots, I assume. think I got roughly the maximum amount of damage there. I'm doing significantly better this time, I will say, to my credit. Famous last words. Not quite. And I know bosses will have desperation attacks, so we hide behind the coal. We do not get zapped. I'm familiar with some of the desperation attacks, but not all of them. So some of them are going to get me. I'm hoping a game over only sets you back to the beginning of the level you're currently on. And not like actual NES Castlevania, where it sets you to the beginning of the game. But we'll see. Shardbinder. Whatever you say, weirdo. You're at odds with whoever this is. Appeared out of nowhere. We're the only good Shardbinder. We choose to destroy every demon in the world. Miriam has joined our team. I know that's the star of Ritual of the Night. But my understanding is that the two storylines are incompatible. Curse of the Moon cannot exist in the same world as Ritual of the Night, due to some relatively mild inconsistencies. Teaching us all about how to switch characters, like this. There we go. It's just left bumper. All it needed to do was pop up a little text box that said left bumper, and I would have been all set. That one's interesting. We have a slide move. And a whip, which doesn't take weapon energy. And a high jump, we jump higher than Zangetsu. And off we go. Miriam now. If you're not familiar with your classic Castlevanias, this is very heavily inspired by Castlevania 3 specifically. Hence the title, Curse of the Moon. Castlevania 3 is subtitled Dracula's Curse. So the curse part is a specific reference to that fact. Miriam plays very much like a Belmont, which I'm liking. What's your deal? Not much of a deal at all. Just a guy who walks back and forth. Congratulations. Bags of cash, never know when you're gonna need those. Finally got hit by a wandering armorman. Let's see what this does. Daggers. Oh, so this is basically just a Belmont. That's pretty neat. How am I going this way? Trying to waste my last life here. I'm pretty sure there's no exit on this side. Yeah, so we gotta go down. Okay, so I played Castlevania Chronicles. You can go to my YouTube channel, watch the entirety. I highly recommend it because it is a fairly well-practiced, well-edited playthrough. I had a tremendous amount of fun. That game is fantastic. If you don't know Castlevania Chronicles, you owe it to yourself to check that out. I think these water spots are alive somehow. Okay, they have frogs in them. That's how. Accidentally whipped open the health refill. Thing too. See, we might have been able to jump down to find a secret, but the skeleton tells us that's death. Do not die. It's the killer. Do not die. I hate that game. Why am I referencing that game? Anyway. Castlevania Chronicles. Very good. Like I said, it's all a big remake intended to bring a Japanese-only Castlevania game to an American audience. Really a worldwide audience. On the PS1. So, that's precisely what Igarashi did when he gained control of the series. Oh, Miriam's officially dead. My life is much harder now. How do I kill these clams? Like this. So Igarashi was a big fan of Castlevania Chronicles, or as it was originally called, Castlevania. Full stop. They remade the original Castlevania and just named it Castlevania again. So he wanted everyone to be able to play it. One of his first acts upon taking over the series was to port that game over to the world. And when he did so, that release has an interview with Igarashi wherein he says that he's also a big fan of what's that game? Rondo of Blood, which was Japanese only at the time. And Castlevania 3. Those are his big 3 Castlevania games. And he said, I might be in works on making a similar port for one of the games I just mentioned. And it turns out he made a game a couple years later called Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles. And it was a port of Rondo of Blood for a worldwide audience to finally enjoy. Also, it had a really hideous remake of Rondo of Blood on it. But it also still had the original version, so everyone got to enjoy it, plus this new remade version. So basically, Chronicles is Igarashi's code phrase for I'm remaking a game that I like and releasing it for more people to enjoy. This game is effectively Castlevania 3 Chronicles. Igarashi making a new game in the style of the classic Castlevania that he loved so much. And that is why I've wanted to play it for so long. I love when he does Chronicle stuff. I expect to love it here. So far, I do like this game a lot. It's kicking my ass, but only moderately. Then again, we are very much in the easy part of the game, so perhaps I'll be getting wrecked pretty badly in the coming days. I did unfortunately already know about the gigantic super axe, which is the coolest thing about Miriam. Oh, that's right, I can slide in there. Get a magic urn or vase or something. You gotta die. So I never played Castlevania 3. In this game, similarities to Castlevania 3 are actually kind of minimal, but extant nonetheless. So I definitely wanted to play this Chronicles version. But my whole gimmick here is to try and beat this game over the course of the next 3 streams. Because right now, the sequel to this game, Curse of the Moon 2, naturally, it is currently on sale for 50% off. If I beat this game before that sale ends, I will purchase it for 50% off. And if I don't, I won't. Bubble shield. I can whip through it by wasting weapon energy. I think I permanently increased the cap on my weapon energy or something. I should probably hit this guy. It's bad turtle here. That was well timed, but it didn't save me in the end. Tank that death. Respawn as about to die Zangetsu. But there's a health refill. Not much of a health refill, admittedly, and a worse weapon for me. There we go, there's my whip. And there goes some of my health. I do not like my odds here. I think I'm gonna actually lose a life. How did this get me again? There we go. Lost the life immediately. How far back does this set me? Okay, same checkpoint that I started on. Let's see. This boss is not that hard. But... hey, I made it into his hitbox. With predictive knowledge. Horrible timing on my dodge jump, and I still made it out. 3 of these, and then need to run. You whip his shell, but it's immune. That was it for daggers. Can't use those no more. Jump right into his attack. Yeah, Miriam handles this like a dream. Not like that Zangetsu jump. Desperation attack, I don't know where to go or what to do about it, but I'm pretty sure it cannot kill me. There we go. Success. Rondo of Blood. Introduce desperation attacks from bosses after they're defeated. And it's a really good idea. And in Rondo of Blood, they could not kill you, and you get a little bonus if you survive the attack. I assume it is similar here. Oh, the boss was this guy. Something is transforming our friends into horrible boss monsters. I'm just now realizing. So Miriam was the coal monster somehow. Alfred the Alchemist. Good old Al. Easy to say. Even easier to love. Now, he, of course, adheres to the rules of equivalent exchange, being an alchemist. That Al. Yeah, this is a big Full Metal reference, I'm certain. Al the Owl is our owl now. He's become an ally. Lucky us. Traverse seemingly impassable terrain. Take the shortest path without fail. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what those hints meant, but I don't care. Buster Rod, Alchemy. And that's it. Look at that. The worst melee attack yet, by far. And I don't have any available points to test his alchemy out, so... maybe we'll see what his deal is, but I feel I am too incompetent at this game to really get a good sense of it. Yeah, I'll replace my whip with a whip. Need our first rat monster. I like the red outlines on all the sprites. There was like one Castlevania game where that happened. And this game insists on doing it for every enemy because of that game. What did I just get? Some kind of firepower? No better time to test it out. Yep, I just set myself on fire. Self-immolation power. It definitely increased my damage. I one-hit killed that archer. Looks like that way is an exit, because I could slide kick out of there. That little crevice. I don't personally understand why Castlevania protagonists do not go into situations more well-prepared. Why they have to acquire everything they need. Just in the middle of their adventuring. Seems like the skeleton is telling us something, and I heard the alchemist was in some way involved in translating skeleton speak. Huh. That's infinite arrows where I come from. Gonna regret that now. I bonk you in the face. Okay. That works. That was a good little tutorial, very intuitive. Felt natural. I don't trust the side, but maybe we need it. Do your attack so I can retaliate. There. Love the Mega Axe. Definitely should not have broken that. Sneak past it, though. Bam. Very satisfying. Miriam so far is the best character by a wide margin. No big surprise that they chose to make her the lead in their actual main series. Wixend is bad. Very bad. Makes me make more mistakes than usual. Almost was able to hit the bat without it descending. Worth a shot. And the music is a delightful throwback. So far, very good. Uh-oh. A very bad mimic. Who wants to deal with the bad mimic? Okay, Miriam has slightly less HP than Zangetsu. I understand that real whips can be effective, but they certainly aren't the ideal if you're going to try and kill 1 trillion superpowered demons. Definitely need that 1-up. Even more so now, as I am about to die. Health refill. I can't get it. This is probably bad. Why do I keep opening those? I like that they colored the candles differently if they contain a weapon that you may or may not want. So if you know there's a weapon you want for a certain situation, open the appropriately colored candles, and you may get it. Your dreams may come true. Or a rat may fall on your head. Maybe if I had used the slide there, I would have gotten away clean. Let's try this. I don't know what this does. I haven't used very much alchemy yet. Bonk the potaboos. Oh, my attack is so slow. I don't even have the opportunity to counterattack. And now I'm dead. So I have the least HP as the old man. There we go. The classic whip. Don't trust that potaboo. You get out of here, balloon. There's a classic Castlevania problem. Needed to quickly duck and turn around. Hit the enemy. Inputs did not read properly. I had that issue very, very frequently. My limited experience with real Castlevania games. I assume I want to go underneath the bloody spikes. I also assume Miriam would be the best at doing this. Get out of there, rat. Oh, you're fine. Spike-proof. I worried for nothing. I think I can duck through this. Good thing, too. Careful. Not quite at 1 HP, but I'm getting close. Probably 2 more hits and I'm out of here. I may as well accept the death now. Because unless this is a checkpoint right here, I'm not beating a boss. I mean, regardless, I'm not beating a boss. But if this is not a checkpoint, then I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the level regardless. Miriam could get in there, get a permanent health boost. Miriam is dead. Miriam could go down there. Is this dangerous? No. Floors you can't see still exist. Hard to believe in this NES throwback. Okay, this looks like a boss who is probably gonna kill me. The Scrooge McDuck monster. Yeah, that's the only way I can reach the face, which I apparently must do. This is a problem. My jump was not high enough to get over the edge of the money, and that problem persists. And, okay, I can cut the money. Why didn't I think to try and cut the money? Don't do it. Money monsters. Interesting. That's a cool boss. It murdered me, but it's a cool boss. I look forward to facing it again. Let's get the prize. Yep, that is a permanent health up for all the characters, it looks like. Very nice. Is this the axe? Just the daggers. The red knives, I'll call them. So I don't know any better. There's our axe. Okay. Feeling better this time. Let's chop up this money. No one can enjoy it. Spread the wealth. Up. Oh, my timing was poor. And I'm out of ammo. Breaking the money does seem to hurt the boss. In addition to whipping his weak spot. He crushes the money anyway. What does he care if I whip it? But he does. Breaks his little heart. See anyone else breaking the money. Big guy got crushed. I've seen a lot of speedruns of this game, which is why I know so much of what's coming. I seem to recall a lot of the speedruns saying, this is a really cool boss and it's a shame we skip it. And I now agree. This is a really cool boss. Glad I finally got to see the casual playthrough of the Money Monster. I got hit right at the very end, when the screen was white and you couldn't see the projectiles anymore. Turns out, the money was Bones all along. Maybe this is a reference to their Kickstarter campaign, which was very successful, thanks to all these people. Look at them all, and all they gave for this game to exist. Yep, I'm the Cursed Shardbinder. I'm loaded with infinite demons. And this guy needs them to get revenge. So even though he's a demon himself, we have made friends with him, with the plan to kill him later. Switch to them. Yeah, I think this is the same text every single time. Just a little reminder. Summon darkness. Metamorphize into a bat. And siphon blood. Up plus X for a quick ascend. Let's see the attack. Oh yeah, it's Dracula's first phase. In Castlevania 1. I know enough about the series to get that reference, at least. We seem to have a full party. So we might actually be nearing the end of this game. I mean, it's a Castlevania-style game. They're not meant to be that long. What I do know about this game is that there are multiple modes. The game itself tells you that on the screen when you select a new game. And they're relevant to what you do throughout the course of the game. How you unlock those modes for significant replay value. That's a Miriam-only jump. This game really wants you to just play as Miriam. I'm really inclined to just play as Miriam. Do not replace the axe. I'm glad that we carry the same weapon loadout that we had between levels. Not surprised, because that's how it should work. It's a Castlevania game. Our friend can fly, I think is what we're supposed to do here. Uh-oh. That's how you transform back. There's like a bat dash button. And that's what I was trying to press. And I did not press it properly. But where did it put me? Whereabouts am I? Also, that only killed Alucard, but it put us back on the path that only our regular characters can traverse. Alucard will be back soon enough. Or Gebel. Through the arrows. Close one. Couple pixels from getting flung off the edge. Might as well go for the jump then. You can whip the arrows out of the air, but the timing is more difficult than just jumping. I got a good plan here, though. Maybe you will whip them. Maybe you will do that. Gotcha. Just realizing that these, like, white blotches in the background are windows through which light is emerging. Looks kind of awkward, but it works. More or less. Got you. Why do I keep opening these? It's a compulsion. Definitely getting better with the slick moves and whatnot. I know there's a mode where you start with all the friends already unlocked. I think I want that mode, because Miriam is good, even though she's dead now. Is there a way to resurrect characters other than getting a complete game over? There is, I'm not familiar with it. This area is obnoxious. Unless you just run through it, then it's fine. I swore I'd kill all the demons, but some demons are just so annoying. They can't be bothered to be killed. Why are you sending me over this way? Oh, this was like exit only. I get it now. If we'd gone a different path, we would have gone through that door, and then we'd be over here. Do not jump into the archer. Oh, archer facing the wrong way. Is there something up here that would necessitate going up and then fighting past the archer? You'd think like hidden wall hearts or something, but no. Oh, I forgot they can shoot down now. They're real quick on the draw when they want to do that, too. I don't think I want that. Okay, he's just invincible. I'd prefer he wasn't. If you considered not making the enemies invincible video game. I'm down to just the old man. Here comes a game over. Bonk him. Hit him with your flashlight. Okay. Got sort of lucky there. So it's like a freeze spell of some kind? How's it work? Works well. It works really well. And it's over. Oh, come on. Go to horny jail already. Surely there's a health refill over there. But I'm in no position to try and get it. That works. That also works. Fire spell. Yeah, this is the fire wheel. I used that once. Oh, it's the Fleamen! Dropped by eagles. Interesting. I approve. That only sent us back, what, one room here? Pretty sweet deal, actually. I keep forgetting they can shoot down. Even 1 second after they just shot down. That's better than what I have. Is there just no way past this guy without freezing him? Or I could fly over him. I don't have the weapon energy for it. Can't slide under. You can basically never go under attacks, I'm realizing. Over or through are your options. One way or another, you go to the Fleamen area, which is actually just frogs. They make cute little 8-bit frog sounds as they fall. Getting ambitious right at the end. Got an excellent weapon out of it. And money. We killed the evil spirit of capitalism, so let's gather all the money we can now to fill that power void. Ghouls are a pain to hit. Oh, why? All I needed to do was not jump into it. Yeah, I gotta go that way. Surely there's a health refill around here somewhere. Axe hurlers. Bad axes. Gotta approach him just right. Zangetsu could teach him a lesson. At the cost of weapon energy. It's gotta jump properly. There. Easiest way to deal with this, I think. That's not gonna reach. That was lucky. He'd taken another pixel step forward. Would have walked right into me. They're not good in melee. They're misusing axes. To my benefit. Okay, I definitely want that sparkly vase. Miriam's not dead, so I can get it. Multiple candles with exactly the same thing inside. Oh, Miriam is the only one who can get up here, too. Good stuff. It is perhaps telling that Miriam is the only one who can get, like, all the superpowers. She's playing this like a Metroidvania. That explains why she ended up being the star of Ritual of the Night. Metroidvania that it is. No one else is allowed to get permanent upgrades, and now she's dead. Definitely don't want to be that guy. Can't say I care for this guy either. At least I no longer have access to my favorite character, so I need to try and learn how to use this new guy. There's a health refill. Everyone's at full for once. Does Gebel even have an alternate unique weapon thing? I assume he must. But I ain't seeing it. Every time I open one of those candles, he just gets a big potion. I think I found the boss. Leviathan. Double Leviathan. Just bonk you on the nose. Can I shoot these? Yes. And they explode. Somewhat gorily. Yeah, I think rolled up newspaper on the snoot. It's my best attack right now. It worked. He's asleep. Lethally asleep. Kill the flesh orbs. Get him right as they're coming out the throat. He's hawking up his tonsils. Now he is deceased. Hopefully Zangetsu can handle this. This Gebel's about used up. Oh. Attacks with his, gut arms. His gut mouths, even. He instant the fire ends. No way to read that one coming. He's in a real easy cycle, though. Just gotta not get impatient, like I am. Yep. We started the killing, and we're closing it out. With Batman. That works. I appear to have done a boss in one attempt. Shocking. Legitimately surprising even myself there. We might be on the final level of this video game. And I thought I wasn't going to be any good at it. I also thought I might not be able to beat it in 3 days. I think I'm going to be able to beat it within 3 days. Probably going to beat it in this stream. And then we'll definitely check out the alternate modes, because I'm having a real good time with this thing. And the alternate modes are, like, harder than the base game. harder and full of gimmicks, so they have a very different experience to them. Different gameplay flow. I'll bat my way across. I will choose not to play your video game. Yeah, that was not a good plan. I believe Miriam was the solution there, as she almost always is. Like so. Absolutely effortless every single time with Miriam. Why do I even try anyone else? There's an objective best character in the game. I got a little hooked on Gebel after he dealt with the dog boss so easily. I don't trust those knives. I'm being instructed not to go down, but I cannot fly across anymore. Because I killed my bat. So down I go. Oh, it fires downwards too. Fine, I'll just leave. I was actually stuck inside the wall. I clipped myself in there. Oh, I tried to avoid it. That was not a good plan. Not even slightly. So far, this game has a very clear, like, tier list. With the old man right at the very bottom. But hey, someone's got to be at the bottom. I actually don't have the means to get past this, because my jump isn't high enough. So I think I gotta go down and around. There. Finally found a spot where I could stab the dragon in the back of the head. Just need the dragon to cooperate. It's full of potions, but there we go. Dead end. This ship is sinking, I'm realizing in the background. We probably do not want to be here. And we won't be here much longer, because I'm about to game over. This is where we left off. Save us, old man. Use your fire wheel. Good jump. Yeah, I'm not good with the old man. When he's required to save us, we're already dead. So now I can do this. And I guess that's an exit for later. Maybe the bat can squeeze in there. Let's try it. Nice. Oh, this guy basically can't hurt us because I can destroy the fireball. And get a million recovery items. I'm being suggested that there's floor beneath us, so there was not floor beneath us. That was a bat flight trick. Okay. Do not trust the pickups, they're lies. I know that now. There are ways to learn things without just jumping into darkness. But I refuse to participate in any of those ways. If jumping in the darkness ain't right, I don't want to be right. Onto these squids. I don't know why I'm calling them squids. They remind me of the monsters in Return of the Obra Dinn. Not for any particular reason. Those monsters did not look like this. But they are seafaring monsters that appear to be attacking the ship we're on, so... really, that's the only correlation. Good placement. They're smart. It's as though an experienced developer knows exactly where to place them for optimum pain in the ass. I got maxed out ammo, I can do stuff like this. Then I can leave. No way, rats are gonna get me at this point. Health refill. I know the door frame of one of these doors has a health refill in it, and I don't know which door. It might not even be in this level. I just know somewhere in the game, you whip above a door, you get a health refill. These guys are different color, which means they take 2 hits. That was gonna be my guess. Now Miriam might be able to save us. If anyone can do it, it's Miriam. Increase my already maxed out HP. This looks like a boss door. A Mega Man boss door, even. Now for the death fight. You gonna fight me? There he is. Okay. Getting the hang of it. I do not have the health to get the hang of it. I need to have already figured it out if I'm to survive, but I made it through the picture. Dorian Gray shall no longer bother me. Don't think I want that, unless I do. I wouldn't know yet. Only the back can get through there. Hey, rain. And wind. Getting pushed backwards. I love video game rain. It's a nice climactic setting. Cannot get pushed around while you're on the stairs, at least. I'm gonna let old man tank his way up here. Give this guy a piece of his mind. I'd like to speak to customer service. Owned. Now I need a health refill. So bad. I have 1 HP. Got a feeling that would be a health refill. Glad it was, but I could use more. Okay. Caution is proving to be very useful here. Not useful enough. Should have brought out the old man tank. Because now he's all I got. Now what is this ability? A clone. So our terrible melee attack, but performed at a slight distance. Yeah, that movement. They move too quickly while I'm being pushed around by the wind. No one likes wind in a platformer. We'll take the shortcut. See if it kills me. Hasn't killed me yet. You got for me the scythe. Go up, but the skeleton tells us not to. So far, the skeleton has typically pointed us on the shortest path. Just out of range of my whip. That's right. Scythe him. I'll take those. Now I can't scythe people in case of emergency. Smart. Get rid of that tool. And get that full health refill. Or full health upgrade. Hell yeah. Do not die. And back out into the rain. Much further ahead than I was last time, though. I even see this. Where am I now? Oh. This is a job for Gebel. Only way to get that money bag. Ugh. Bye, Gebel. That tiny little pit. I was even gonna joke about how, like, no one could possibly die in that pit. The wind makes it so it's pretty easy to die in that pit. I now understand my hubris. But too late. Lost a good soldier. Yeah, the wind is throwing off all of my, like, placement, which is very, very important in a Castlevania-style game. Oh, wow. That tiny little gap is, like, pixel perfect for your jump. Unless you're Miriam. Miriam has a higher jump, so maybe she can do it. I hope so. Because I doubt the old man's gonna carry me through this. Let's see how this goes. Knew he was there too. Careful. Scythe is better. Just to save myself the timing. Kill that guy now. And hope that I get this perfect. Right about there. It can be done. Just ain't easy. Arr. Definitely gonna want to snipe him beforehand. At least enemies don't respawn as soon as you move off screen. They should do that. Because that's Castlevania for you. But I'm glad they do not. Did not trust myself to get the timing right, so... think about it in advance. What does that glowing thing do? It probably tries to kill me, if I had to guess. Not if I kill you first. Lightning Scroll, which only the old man can carry. Don't know what it does. Maybe I'll find out. Already at max. Got 2 people left for the boss. One of them is my go-to boss killer. The other is an old man with a lightning scroll. There. I was able to get myself hit, despite the game barely even attempting to harm me. And off I go. Well, let's see how good this lightning scroll is. Oh, I'm not gonna make it back there. I might. Let's try. Get an additional lightning scroll. That's not how this works. And try and do something. Do not jump and destroy the conductors when they land. Okay, the lightning goes right for him. Which is doing me a lot of favors right now. Don't do it. What am I supposed to do about that? Just die, I guess. Get 1 more ammo and face this boss. We shall use teamwork to defeat this thing. Okay, it slides in and then does some lightning stuff. Don't typically get to see this part of the fights, so this is educational, as well as hopefully being profitable. Couple of free hits. Break the conductors. Wind tunnel happened anyway. We just survived it, somehow. I don't know what to do about that lightning. So you just cover the entirety of everything that's in front of the boss. Yeah, I guess when the boss is coming in, you could jump over it. And hope for the best. Okay. That technically counts as survival. I did not care for that boss. Very fast, a lot of weird shaped moves. No real way to sight read it. But Al got credit for the kill. Probably the only time that's gonna happen. At least one more. Mega level, the tragedy of slaughter. You can't reach that with your stick. Sorry, Al. Got a wheel of arms. I know that this is a real mythological thing. But I don't know the source, I don't know the name, I don't know anything about it besides its reality. And the fact that I've seen it elsewhere. They move just fast enough that if you whip them, they have a chance to get you before your whip can recover. I knew he was going to try and push me off the edge. I didn't think he would succeed, but I knew he was gonna try. Got a better attack arc here. You know, never even attempted to drain blood with this character. For some reason, the shield works now against my energy. Seems like Gebel is the only one who cannot attack through the shields. So get in the pit, Gebel. We don't need you anymore. We're probably gonna find out what happens when you game over for real and have no lives. So armor guys are actually the slightest bit dangerous. That is too much danger for me. I could have just walked out of here like 1,000 times by now. I had to find out what was going on. That looks like a damage increase that only the 2 dead characters could conceivably get. Hey, the lightning scroll's back. I want that so bad, and it's so easy. I am bringing back the dead characters by killing the non-dead characters. Let us acquire this gauntlet. Let's brute force our way through here. And pretty much ignore those things, I say, as I get hit by them. The lion wheels. Try to get swept off the edge, to no avail. He survived anyway. I don't know exactly what that did, but I assume it was good. Fly up there. There are a lot of alternate paths just right at the beginning of this level, before any of your characters would realistically have died. Been a long time since I've been able to do that. Getting the big guys with the Mega Axe is so fun. A decent run of this game uses the Mega Axe constantly. Just has a good old time. Don't like this teamwork they're doing here. Gonna skip some of it. Hope that it's enough. And this is like the classic torture chamber that has been present in most Castlevanias. Always a favorite. What have we here? That might have been an important item. Now, what do we use to shoot this down? I just go through this? No. Can't break it. Maybe it's an axe thing, I don't know. Well, can't take the shortcut. On to the long path. Maybe I can take the shortcut now. No, the candle does not respawn. Rooms stay consistent as you pass through them. Use the lightning scroll. Because it is blatantly overpowered. There's a 1-up over there. Just barely can't reach that guy. So guess what? Lightning scroll again. Didn't kill the archer, but got a safe passage. Those damage boosts were just the worst idea I've ever had. Why am I not jumping over those? How have I not learned this late in the game? Just jump over the arrows. Yeah, that does get us the axe. And that does work. But obviously needs to work a little better. Nope, don't replace the lightning scroll. It's all we got at this point. And there he goes. I don't see much hope for recovery on this particular run. I think we're gonna lose another life. But we do have that 1-up over there. I think what we're gonna want to try and do is get the 1-up. Like, learn how to do that consistently. And then we will have infinite attempts at this level. I suspect we will need... Oh, I got it! I clipped through the floor and grabbed it. I'll take that. That saves me a lot of time. But now Zangetsu is alone. How far can I get with just Zangetsu, one of my least favorite characters? 3rd out of 4. I'll take the scroll still. Zangetsu's all weapons are pretty bad. Scissorman's here. Why wouldn't he be? We're not in a clock tower, but we should be, since we are nearing the climax of the game. And in Castlevania games, they typically take place in clock towers. Clock towers are where you find Scissorman. With an attack that I have absolutely no idea how to dodge. This seems to arrive instantly. Oh, you could jump towards and over them as they are attacking. In that moment, you have the opportunity to defend yourself. Never even realized it. That coffin is shaking. And down I go. 3 lives. And we respawn after the 1-up. So that plan for infinite life farming is not gonna work. Okay. Not all shaky coffins are about to fall. Keep calling them coffins. They're clearly Iron Maidens. And I will gladly permit every single one of them to fall on top of me. Don't have my scroll, so I can't down attack. tiny little health boost as we move into unknown territory. The most dangerous kind of territory. Who's the bunny girl? What game is this all of a sudden? Look for health refills that obviously don't exist. Yep. Bunny girl who shoots hearts at you. Get a little self-indulgent in the late stages of the game there. And that heart shockwave is pretty powerful. Covers a huge area. Got Super Meat Boy saws. Meat Boy clearly did not fare well on them. But we still must get Bandage Girl. Although our goal is to kill every demon who ever existed. That was the plot we received at the very beginning of the game, and nothing has told us otherwise. The arc on the giant bats is clearly predictable, but it changes from bat to bat. So every time you see a new bat, you need to learn a new arc. Oh, it's an infinite guy. I did not have the health to damage boost through it. I've only seen one of the infinite archers once before, so no wonder I forgot how they work. That guy's not long for this world. This guy will work. Oh, this guy's perfect. You can snipe the bats at advantageous angles. Good stuff. And then this guy for the fire shield. Boom. Now, Gebel will have to lead us. That's right, you gotta jump towards them. They made me forget about Scissormen by not using them for like 3 rooms in a row. And there we go. That's how you defeat a Scissorman, who apparently becomes winded for like 5 seconds after he does one swing. Now I get 1 more ammo. So I outsmarted the Scissorman. Hammers are like the first thing we can duck in this entire game. Nope, they throw low hammers too. Wasn't ready for that. Miriam has basically 1 HP. So just do this, and this, and one of these. Bash our way through, and recover as much mana as we can along the way. Alchemy is very powerful. I'm just conditioned not to use ammo as long as it's avoidable, I will try to avoid it. Oh, the clone! The clone is horrible. But the clone's gonna have to carry us into Elizabeth Bathory. Main villain of Castlevania Bloodlines. One of the other rare Castlevania games that I am very much interested in. That one is right up my alley. Probably stay on these umbrellas. Use my clone. Do sad little piddly amounts of damage. Oh, stay under the umbrella now. Okay, I'm learning. Not gonna have much of a chance here, though. This is a game over in the making. There it is. He has the easiest time with this area. That guy made it through. Yeah, if they attack from close enough, they still get you with that hammer. Oh, we can share the fire shield between characters. That's pretty cool. I need all the ammo. Enemies can't drop ammo as far as I've seen. Damn it. I mean, no choice but to go for it. Miriam is probably the way to go. Because she's always the way to go. Gonna try it. Wonder if it's like scripted. Like the cycle is going to be Ball of Death, Rain Attack, spikes in the floor, in that order every time, because it's the same order as it was the first time through. So it should be Spike Attack here. Yep. I think I've correctly observed that much. Now we should be due for Blood Rain. Yeah, there it is. Not good placement, but I avoided the spikes anyway. Who wants to finish this off? Immobile umbrellas will block our shots. So they become obstacles. I need to be up here. Survived the Blood Rain, at least. Obviously, I survived all the Blood Rains, but did it clean that time. Not getting any blood on my face. I have no way to swing upwards, so this is a bit awkward. The umbrellas up top are too fast, actually. Needed to freeze them much sooner. If you hit the platforms, they freeze, I'm discovering. A lot of mechanics here on this boss. This is a complicated boss, and she's dead. I think she's dead. Don't think there's anything I can do about this. It's happening right now. But it didn't kill me. So it, therefore, made me stronger. That's how these things work. It's looking like I might beat this game in one sitting. To my own surprise. On veteran difficulty, even. Wow. Let us defile some taboos. That is a weird name for basically anything. They gotta do like blank of blank for everything though, because that's how most of the Castlevanias are named. Now what is this mess? What is anyone supposed to do about this? Grab a whip. Can't reach the guy, so that doesn't help me. Head over here. Get knocked back into a pit eventually. I'm calling my shot. I promise I will get knocked back into a pit soon enough. It's been too long since we've seen something like that. And there's just enough platforms. I barely did not get knocked into a pit. Hey, good stuff. Does replace the ranged attack that I was using. I kinda needed. Down I go. You don't get any forward momentum while falling. God, that's how Castlevania's worked. You know, you can have that candle. It's all yours, Archer. Armor up. Only Miriam and the Bat Guy can get it. Uh-oh, bad book. It's teaching me words I should not know, like Platu Verada Nicto. This song is clearly a take on Bloody Tears. It's like Bloody Tears with movements shifted around a little bit. Just barely enough to not infringe copyright. Still a very good song. Oh, I get it. So we need to do this, and then this, and then one of these. What's this all about? Oh, they're solid platforms? Okay, they're Yoku blocks. Should have known. There have been worse Yoku blocks. We'll live. I need to see what's over in this candle. Out of sheer compulsion. This is a learning playthrough. Because we may yet play through the harder modes that you unlock by beating the game under specific circumstances. So we gotta learn enemy placements, learn timing, learn where stuff we need is. I already have an axe, I don't need to open up candles for new items. This appears to be instant death Yoku block platforming. The way Mega Man intended it. Okay, actual axe armors. They're no longer reskinned hammer axe armors. But their axes do not return. They throw them too damn hard. So they're never coming back. No boomer axes. Guess I'm gonna have to fight him eventually. I think he'll come further this way if I go to the edge of the screen, let him attack. And I can charge forward, hit him with one of these. See how you like axes. This frog's going nuts. Okay, we can get through this guy too. Or can we? I think he needs to be frozen for it to matter. Yeah, I'm just wasting ammo there. So I don't have the free shot. Let's do one of these. See what happens. Clear the top row a little bit. Can't jump over that. Oh, that was probably a free shot so I can get through the fast way. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well, through Conveyor Nightmare World. Again, why do I open candles when I have the item I want? I'll never know. The temptation is too strong. They're sending evil fairies at me now. Another enemy that just really does not fit with the visual theme of the game. There have been like 2 enemies that have done that. Both very late in the game. I don't like this at all. This is like the wind, but worse. You die before you read me any filthy language. Okay, if you jump straight upwards, you lose all momentum. You just get to jump straight up and down safely. Is that bad fairy? Arrgh. I made the jump and then I didn't realize it, so I overcompensated and threw myself in a pit. So, who wants to take the lead? It's the second in command, after Miriam. Making it much easier. Until he dies. This is probably going to be another game over if I had to guess. Because when I lose my top 2, I sort of give up. There. You lose one of your swear words. And then I throw myself in a pit. The books can replace their swear words if you break them. Ironically, this guy actually has the perfect move, clean up everything, if it decides to comply with cleaning up everything the way I need it to. And there we go, I'm in the pit. I do not handle conveyor belts very well in video games. Come on, free shot. Free shot. As expected. Shortcut ahoy. So this should be faster, maybe not easier. More rewarding. Ah, if you get hit, you're dead. You can't recover before the conveyors hurl you off. This is another job for second in command. Gotta start recognizing when he's the man for the job before killing Miriam to find out. It's just more efficient. Now, why are you pointing me that way? When the only other way is, like, super inconvenient. I gotta check the other way. Oh. Hello. Well, this is an unbelievably complicated sprite that we have no need to see, but take a look. It's very cool. I think I could just stand here and kill it. There we go. So this has to be an exit or something. Yeah. If you go the other way, you get to fight the big griffin. Glad I got to see that thing. That was one of the best sprites in the whole game. This should be a little mini-boss. If it's anything like the last painting we fought, Miriam would probably be the best choice. But does this cowboy painting behave any differently? Here comes the swoop. Okay. That was perfectly fine. It behaved exactly the way the last painting did. Oh, is that supposed to be Iga? I don't recognize Igarashi. Nor do I know him for wearing a cowboy hat. But if so, I approve. Classy move. Definitely need the ammo. Igarashi is like the only one of those like classic game creators who seems to still understand why the games were good. It's like Mega Man came back, made by the same original creators as Mighty Number 9, and it was heinous. And then there were a bunch of other revivals like that. And so many of them were very, very bad. If I had to guess, that's another wall I would have to break down with the axe. But I don't have the axe. I can try this. Now. This should kill the griffin, though. Right? Boom. But yeah. Major points to Koji Igarashi, who developed many of the classic games. Seemed to really get the series at the time when he was in charge of it, and still really gets the series. Made this fantastic game, and Ritual, which is also noted for being very, very good. Maybe someday I'll play Ritual as well, but that is certainly no priority. Right now I am enjoying these Curse of the Moon games. No knockback here would be like a total game changer. Also, I'm dead. Because I didn't plan my conveyor movement properly. Tragic. No one else can make it up there too, so... Shortcut is gone. Let's see how much further I can get before losing all my characters again. Oh. Not that way. Down here. Hopefully this path is easier. Sure, I'll take the power-up move. Never really use it, but... I went right through that platform. Lucky that it was positioned in the right way. No, I need that one up so bad. Well, I get another shot at it at least. I'll use the fire shield. And then, let the old man die mercifully. Or just die. Never mind. It seems like you should be able to stand on top of their, ice block. Let's try it. There we go. Shortcut. Very satisfying to figure out these very, very simple puzzles. Why did I open that? If anything, I should have opened it as, Zangetsu or Gebel. Either one of them would have given me something better. Yoku Hell. No! Literally the worst possible timing. Embarrassing. Oh, Gebel's our only hope. He's a pretty good hope, as hopes go. He's dead. Now I'm moderately hopeless. Use my whip. Get rid of that fairy who killed Gebel. Unacceptable. Okay. The room was pretty simple. I was overcomplicating it because it was scary. Don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Can't go that way because both my characters are dead. I could freeze that guy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what lies beyond. What have we here? Hopefully it's our currently deceased friends. So that's about what I need right now. Good jump. Nailed it. Yeah, that big old rock was very cool. And I probably should not have just one-shotted it with the ice power. But I did kind of need to, because it was also very scary. Then again, the ice, or the axe armors were scary as well. Ended up being pretty harmless. That candle really had my number. Knew exactly what I was going to do before I did it. Okay, this is after we took the shortcut. The shortcut does not lead through the one-up that I was going for earlier. Therefore, I do not have the one-up that I was going for earlier. This is my last life. Gebel should be the correct choice here. But I might want to switch out of Gebel. Because the fairy attack pattern is weird. Yeah, like right there. Gebel ceases to be the correct choice. Good to know. Foreknowledge goes a long way. Let's try and fight this guy. He had 3 HP. I was massively overestimating him. Simply because of his size. Seems like this is a way. And indeed it is. Just a way for free cash. And free HP. But I was at full with all the characters. Because I am so good at this game. The world's greatest. This might be good for you. And it's fine. Now for the shortcut. Couple more hits, and you're out of there. Oh, the stairs got me. Which surprisingly has barely happened throughout this whole game. It's like the first time I've gone over stairs that I didn't need to. Axe? Axe. So, I currently have a very good setup. Ice plus axe is like quadruple damage. So if I can get to a boss with all the items I currently have and freeze that boss, I can kill it in like a couple hits. I have to lose a character though. Hopefully I don't. The Hammer Bros are actually more dangerous than the bigger, scarier axe armors that you meet later. Okay, this is looking climactic, if I had to guess. I already have full mana. They want me to have a scroll. Fair enough. In goes Gebel. What awaits? Some ceiling guy. Wrong character. That's why they put the blocks there. That makes a certain amount of sense when you get right down to it. Hey! So that's how boss kills are supposed to go. Plenty of tells. I did get hit with a desperation attack. Glad I got to show that off, though. The way ice and axe combo together so nicely. That was a very cool boss. Seemed like it might have been fun to play legitimately. But I chose not to do so. Okay. 3 lives. It is the Curse of the Moon. We're there. We still have axe and ice. Here's a wave of bugs or something. That's probably good news. What would you like this character to have? A whip. I'll take a whip. Oh, I should definitely have gone down those stairs sooner. These are Quick Man lasers. I know just enough about Mega Man to understand what they're referencing at all times. Probably gonna need a lot of ammo, so I should stick with Gebel. He never gets alternate weapons, he always gets ammo. Not worried about you. The Scissormen taught me how to deal with you. Okay. That's, dangerous. Well, I know about it now. This will be the solution, just, jump out of there. Okay. Didn't work. That worked at least. Yep, we can see the path the bugs are about to take. They have torn apart this tower many times before. But I think I needed to do that faster, because now infinite bugs are going to eternally swarm down this hallway. Will they despawn? Yeah, they surprisingly do. Will they freeze? Of course not. Do not try to outsmart the bugs. They are smarter than you. Now I need to wait. That appears to be a cat girl over in the corner, so if you like the bunny girl, you got more where that came from. They're upgraded counterparts. And there's the bunny girl. They're dating. Yeah, they lead their shots a little better, the cat girls, but otherwise seem to have the same HP and stuff. I guess we freeze this guy and then barrel right on through. Because I'll be damned if I'm fighting a griffin in this game. I've seen like 3 of them and I've skipped every single one. Skipping you too. Excuse me. Okay. Their tell is pretty obvious. But I missed it. This music is, like all the music in this game so far, fantastic. Very energetic. Does not suit my extremely contemplative playstyle. The 1-up, that is not how you get a 1-up, that is how you plummet to your demise. Oh, man. We're just gonna go for that 1-up. And accept the fate that's coming to me. Wow, it is slightly out of reach. That's a shame. That is a Miriam exclusive 1-up. And I missed it when I had the chance. But now I have the chance. So, back to work. Infinite attempts. Until we throw Miriam into a pit. Go, old man, go. You got this. You don't got this. I'm really bad at this segment. Gebel can do it. Okay, these jumps are very precise. You have like the exact height and distance to get a lot of these jumps. I'm surprised. A legitimately spooky section. There's the shortcut, but all my friends are dead, so cannot take the shortcut. I'll take superpower mode. What's your deal? You're just a big old red gargoyle. I say red, as I'm thinking of Gargoyle's Quest, where your character is red, but clearly that is not red. It's like the big bats, but swoops many, many times and has way more HP. And there goes my power-up move. No more Super Saiyan for me. Gotta legit fight this particular griffin. Get a few hits and then back off. It only takes a few hits, though. Progress another room, which I'm probably gonna have to progress again later. Things are going poorly. Uh-oh. I will soon not have any platforms. There they go. Nice job, Bugs. You win. Yeah, there are attacks in bat form. There's like a blood drain thing, which probably restores HP if you do it properly. I've not yet figured out how to do it properly. That is learning that I absolutely must do if I am to play the higher difficulties. Or the, like, challenge modes, which have different storylines. Ooh, I am 1 second away from getting caught by the bugs. That was a close one. You again. Oh, you got lasers. Good for you. And you're fast. That guy sucks. Was really hoping for the power-up move. And not for a rain of frogs. Because yeah, this is a bad spot. I don't like anything about this. Come on, old man with 1 HP. Only you can deal with 1,000 frogs. I want someone to do an owl-only run of this entire game. And preferably without using any alchemy. Just owl. Give me a lot of scrolls for this section. The fire wheel would actually be very useful there. I did not bring it. One up. Very important. Anyone can get it too. This is looking climactic. As is this cutscene. Hello there. Why don't you freeze? Then I'll power up and hack at your face for a while. No, not that way. Oh, I'm not good at these controls. Three shots at the legs. I don't know what this attack's going to be. I do now. It's a sea of bugs. It's all up to the free shot. There's our fire wheel. Just gonna guess another fire wheel. Will the freeze alone be enough to kill this demon? Bonk. Oh, that was, not a good plan. Jumping into the boss repeatedly is proving to be a fairly poor plan. That said, it's not doing as much damage per hit as many of the other bosses have been. You stay right there. Let me whack your shoes. Get rid of your orbs of power. For some reason, getting stuck in this corner is abnormally advantageous. I'm out of free shot ammo. Oh my god, old man did it. Nice work, Al. I'm impressed. Truly impressed. Clearly not the final boss. And if I die here, I'm probably going to get shot before that boss. And have to do both phases again. But nonetheless, well done. What's my course of attack here? What on the boss is vulnerable? Not the shoes anymore. The shoes have been so scuffed, the boss no longer cares about them. Attacking the shoes ceases to prove injurious. But now we have our full crew. Gang's all here. So there we go. Predictive knowledge goes a very long way in that first phase. Unfortunately, I have no predictive knowledge with regard to the second phase. Since I got here and then pretty much died immediately. Couldn't even figure out where to go to hurt the boss. Let's see if I can find that weak spot. Is it the moon, which is actually a coin in the background that the boss can just flip around? Like it's the end of Inscription here. Boss controls the moon. It's not the big llama head on the boss's belt. Okay, of course we can destroy the spinny blades. Oh, that was obvious. Hey, attacks! Spots I can attack. Let's attack him. Okay, I got hit about as many times as I possibly could have there. Trying to predict when they're gonna swoop. Their swoops are unpredictable. It's not intuitive when they're gonna move on you. So, probably the same attack pattern. I'll take ammo. Gives me a little platform here. And then I fall off the edge. Yep, a full health. Pretty much a full health. Lots of them, actually. And a replacement for the fire wheel. A lightning thing. It's not good for this fight, but I've got it. Might as well give it a shot. They hit it for a reason, I assume. The one time I'm gonna regret not having the fire wheel. For the boss, come over to this side. Then danger comes to me. Unlimited free attack spot. Knew they were coming right for me. How is this phase not over yet? Get out of here. Oh, the llama head screamed as I killed that phase. I don't know why that detail exists on this sprite. That seems very weird. Everything else on the sprite makes sense, but there's a llama head on the belt. That screams at you sometimes. Yep. There's, Gebel's looking away sprite. We gotta see them all. And I fear that we will see more of them before our time here is over. Pretty good. Actually using timing. And this is our chance to attack, but also our chance to lose teammates. And what can you do there besides tank that hit? That will give us free attacks during this phase. Unlike the other attacks, Gebel's swarm of shots can only hit one spinny thing per use. Oh, you can jump over it. Only the part that makes contact with the building does real damage. I think this is a job for Zangetsu. This part I find, well, I guess I don't find it at all. Didn't do anything there. Used up all my ammo. Oh, I got the moon thrown at me. What a curse. See, I would think Goat Head if it had horns. The, llama head. As it would look goat-like enough to pass the test, although the nose looks absolutely nothing like a goat. But who would know that besides me? Anyone who's ever seen a goat, and that's about it. And that's who I wanted. We gotta keep Miriam. Miriam's good. At attacking the boss. I figured it out now. You can build 2 platforms, get Miriam up there. Her whip can reach the boss's weak spot. Getting good at this. This is Miriam's time to shine. Just gotta not get hit by the wave at the end. So I can do this over and over and leap to safety. It works. Don't want to let anyone die. So letting the moon land on them is not a great plan. Let's try Zangetsu for this. It's a little harder though. This is probably more of a Gebel thing. You're not Gebel at all. Do not know how to dodge that one phase. Hey, something happened. Get that llama head screaming. As I feel like we have achieved some form of victory. Zangetsu, no! Think of what you have to live for at this point. He was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge, but long-lost emotions have been rekindled. However, etc., etc. Our beloved third favorite character has sacrificed himself, leaving behind Al and Miriam and that other guy, Gebel. Which, obviously, we know Gebel is the son of a demon, so his name is meant to be read backwards. Therefore, his true name is Le Beg. He is French, and I guess willing to prostrate himself to get what is required. So that was Curse of the Moon, surprisingly knocked out in a single session. Hopefully I unlocked one of the 2 modes that remain, because I would love to play through one of the alternate modes. There are 2 of them. Yeah, the castle really should have exploded. That is probably being saved for one of the true endings, because that was a false ending. That was actually a setup for the next plot line. Because the alternate modes do take place in, like, sequential storyline order. It's weird, but surprisingly well thought out and really cool, and I like it a lot. This stream went much longer than I expected, but it was so fun. This game is great. I expected it to be really good, and it's really good. This technically fulfills my plan to buy the sequel at half price. I will see what we got going on with the unlockable modes. Probably continue to stream this game on Friday with one of the unlockable modes, if I have access to them. And then perhaps buy the sequel and start that on Saturday. We'll see. My plans have been thrown into disarray because I did think the game would be longer. But nonetheless, good times were had by all. I believe I bought this game very, very cheap. Probably $5, maybe even less. And if you don't own it, you can purchase it right now for $5. Clearly, I highly recommend doing so. It is well worth it. And that did say Nightmare Mode has been unlocked. There it is. That is, Zangetsu is gone, and we have to play as the allies as a trio to make it through the game. The exact same game, but I think there are some twists throughout, and it's a different experience without Zangetsu. So we'll look at that on Friday. Looking forward to it, actually. For now, this has absolutely been a successful stream, more so than I anticipated. Thanks for joining me.